Hello, everybody. This is my first time doing this live. The lighting is way off, so let me fix it. Give me one moment. I think that light is better. Um, well, my ASL skills, uh, they're not that great. And because of that, I will provide subtitles. See, yes, I suck that bad. But with time, I will get better. Yes, I will. So for now, I will stop signing and let the subtitles work for me right now. Thank you for understanding that. So, yeah, a little nervous since this is my first time doing YouTube Live. And let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Lino Martinez. You can call me Dr. Lino, or you can call me Dr. Martinez, or just Lino, Lino. Lino, that's my sign name, Lino, because I have, have um, two cats. Yeah. Okay, so why am I doing this podcast, video podcast? I decided to do this video podcast actually years ago. Years ago, I decided to do this podcast, and it's to help people who are struggling and suffering with pain, any type of pain, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, any type of pain that you may have. I want to be able to have people come to me through email, through messages, and ask me what my thoughts are, how I can help them based on my experience, because I've been through so much in my life. I've had so many surgeries, over 40 surgeries to help me live a better life, and over 40 surgeries in just 10 years. So it's been a lot. And I feel that it's my job, given the opportunity that I am able to speak, that I have a voice to talk to the world, educate them, and show them that through going through things in life, no matter how painful they are, can help you grow and become the person you are meant to be, because we all have a purpose in life. How do we find that purpose? Where is that purpose? First, it all starts with love. It starts with people talking together, communicating together, getting to know one another, and also not being afraid of the truth. Being afraid of the truth, that's really, really, really challenging, which is why I've called this podcast A Little Less Fear, which also is the title of my book that will be coming out this year. Let's see here. Why ASL? Why ASL? Well, reason being is because I did not talk for 2 years and I did not have a voice. I have a genetic disease called Muckle-Wells syndrome that's statistically 1 in a million in the United States and approximately 500,000 in Europe. The reason being is because statistically, there are more Europeans with this disease, and yes, there's European blood in me, obviously. So, with the disease, unfortunately, I just got on some immunosuppressants, and I mean, fortunately, I'm now on medication that's saving my life. But the unfortunate part was that I had to go through so much pain and misery, and to find out what my purpose is in life, and to keep going to find answers. So, yes, I did not talk for 2 years. And if it's hard for deaf people to understand that, the only thing I can tell you is that you have the ability to laugh, you have the ability to still make sounds, And when you laugh and make sounds, you're using your vocal cords. They're moving. See if you can imagine not being able to make any sounds, not being able to laugh. And things just completely froze for me. And I wasn't able to do much with my vocal cords. Laughing hurt so bad. And even breathing was hurting because it was using all the muscles in that area. So exercising was limited. I went through a lot, but I had to learn sign language because if I wasn't going to speak, then I had to learn how to sign. And also, my hearing when it was starting to go as well, which is very prevalent in my with my disease. There's still a chance that I could become completely deaf and can still lose my voice forever in the future. I've only been on immunosuppressants for 1 year. I don't know if my body will tolerate them for the rest of my life. I'm only 40 years old. So everybody, this is Felix. Felix, my cat. Yeah, he's a cool cat. Cool cat. Anyways, so I still I still have a lot of pain when I talk. When I talk. Mm, but I'm HOH. So this is the hearing aid that I wear. I love it. I love it because it's small. You can't really see it. Um, when I don't wear it, I can. It's really difficult for me to sometimes differentiate what people are saying. Sometimes I just agree or smile or oh okay. But when the inflammation is up in my body, that's when the hearing gets worse, and that's when the pain in my throat gets worse, and that's when I don't want to talk or laugh or watch a funny movie. I don't want to do any of that because of pain. I don't know what my future is with this disease, but while I have a voice right now and while I'm still able to hear, I want to be able to be a conduit, a space for people to transmit information for all of you. That way, also people that have it really bad in their life know that it's not that bad after all. There's always ways to communicate again. There's always ways to rise up again and stand tall. Um, yes, so my podcast, I first started with the voice only podcast that aired last week, and it was stressing me out because it really hurt me because it's the podcast catered to the hearing world. Like, what about HOH or the deaf people? Like, why they can't have a platform? There's no podcast that they can just sit there and happily listen to while they're doing other things. So I thought it would be fair for me and for everybody that needs captions to be able to do a video as well. That way you also get to know me, my face, and not just my voice for the hearing people. Hi, hearing people. This is who I am. A little less fear. Buzzsprout.com, on Spotify, on Google. Anyways, yes. Check out my website, www.alittlelessfear.com. And also feel free to email me with any questions that you might have at www. Oh, no, that's the website. At alittlelessfear@gmail.com. Email me with any questions, anything that you have, and I will be more than happy to discuss it here on this live platform for all of you. I will also disclose that I'm a trans man, and that's going to be in my next video. But I will disclose a little bit now. That way, you get a little idea on what's going on here, who I am, and stuff that I've gone through. And if you're interested, you can keep watching and keep growing with me, and we can all grow together, or whatever. But basically, I was born a female. My first 34 years of life, I was raised as a woman, and it wasn't until I was 34 that I decided to transition into the true person that I am, which is a man. And so coming this May will be my 7th year on testosterone. I do an injection every 2 weeks, 90 milligrams right now. And so far so good. I feel pretty good. I'm still exercising. My body is still developing. I'm a small frame guy, but feeling great. I'm feeling really good now in my own skin finally. So let's see here. Goals with this podcast, video podcast, is to reach anyone who wants or desires to grow inside. Anybody who desires to grow within themselves. And I will be bringing people also, hopefully soon. I know with this pandemic, it's really difficult, but soon I will be bringing people in live to do interviews here as well. Yes, this is my bedroom and my office space right now, and it's quite comfortable. So I'm very blessed right now, and very fortunate to have this opportunity to speak to everybody on a live platform. Thank you so much, and I will be posting every week, most likely on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So next week will be about what I've gone through as a trans man, how I knew I was a trans man, and when I decided to come out. Um, it's quite a journey. Also, my videos won't be more than 30 minutes long. The reason being is because it starts to hurt after I talk for too long. It gets a little stiff and achy, which is why I need to learn how to sign fluently so that I won't have to worry about pain in my vocal cords or my throat anymore. So this is it. This is me. I'm Dr. Lino Martinez. Feel free to call me Dr. Lino or just Lino. Um, my degree. Oh yeah. My education. My background education. I have got my bachelor's in mass communication. It's actually communication with an emphasis in mass. That I graduated back in 2002. I have my master's degree in psychology. I graduated in 2006 with that. And in 2010, I graduated with my doctorate in clinical psychology. I'm not a licensed psychologist. Reason being is because I had too many surgeries in between the over 3,000 hours that I'm supposed to complete to be licensed. So I bring forth to you the education that I had up to becoming a doctor in psychology. I bring to you all the experience that I've had with over 40 surgeries as a patient in the last 10 years with a genetic disease that's progressing. Um, I come to you with experience being on so many different medications, um, with the experience of being a trans man and being a triple, quadruple minority. I come to you with the person with a disability. I have a disability. I have a G tube. See, that's my little G tube. And I will also be talking about disability stuff for disability awareness. And yes, there's a lot of people who have disabilities that look pretty normal, and those that would never know. So I'm also here to bring awareness for non-visible disabilities, and I will be discussing whatever else is on the plate. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Love you. Yeah.